How can we let go of judgment? Welcome to our Tuesday's live video series. This is Cynthia Concordia from Dream to Rise. May I ask you, why is it easy to judge a person? I'm sure if you are at the receiving end, it feels awful, right? If you are the judgmental one, you're looking to understand the judgments you make. I have observed in some instances wherein a mother who is unable to control her young child, who is kind of unruly and causing quite a stir at the airport, waiting for their flight. The first thought that comes to your mind is that she cannot control her child. If we try to understand the situation, probably the child is sleepy, bored, or hungry. See how easy it is to judge someone else. You didn't know this woman or her story, yet you jumped to conclusions based on only what you saw in a few minutes together in a terminal. It is the story that we create. Judging others is a natural instinct, and we are all a little judgmental at times, right? But why do we find it so easy to form opinions about people? Most of the common reasons which I've observed is because of feeling insecurity, and they have low self-esteem. Or we were raised full of judgment and criticism. Or we focus so much on negative thoughts. Stopping judgment is a valuable endeavor that can enhance our relationships and overall well-being. I would like to share with you some practical steps to help you reduce judgmental tendencies. First, pause and acknowledge. When you catch yourself having a judgmental thought, pause for a while and acknowledge it. Recognize that you are making assumptions about someone based on limited information. For instance, in our example, if you think, I can't believe that this mom would let her child show unmanageable behavior, acknowledge that you are judging. Then ask why. Why do you feel the need to judge? As what I have mentioned before, judging comes from internal insecurity. We often judge others not because we dislike the person we're judging, but because there's something missing inside ourselves. What are you insecure about? The second one is challenge your thoughts. Once you identify a critical thought, challenge it. Consider the assumptions you're making. For example, instead of assuming a child's messy hair, showing a mom being neglectful, recognize that she might have had a hectic morning. Empathy and understanding can replace judgment. The third is be cautious. Don't be shy about learning something new from the people you meet. Listen and aim to learn something from them. They just might open you up to a different perspective. Even if you don't agree with their take on an issue, well, you can agree to disagree. At least you've learned why they feel the way they do. The fourth one is practice compassion. Find ways to excuse behavior by understanding the context. Remind yourself that everyone faces challenges. For instance, think, it's hard to raise children and sometimes things don't go as planned. When you don't have all the facts, give people the benefit of the doubt. The fifth one is focus on strengths. Shift your attention to the positive aspects of people. Reflect on their admirable qualities rather than immediately criticizing. Appreciating others' strengths helps prevent snap judgments. Remember, we're all imperfect, and practicing kindness and empathy can lead to more meaningful connections. You know what? Being less judgmental is something we should all strive for. The world would be filled with people who were free to be themselves. People would not be afraid to be authentic. We'd show empathy and compassion for both ourselves and others. What a beautiful world that would be, right? The journey to that world starts with each of us working to be less judgmental. If you would like to have a chat with me, please DM me. I would love to schedule a call with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Cynthia Concordia from Dream 3.